Hello everyone and welcome back to Batman Arkham Asylum. And in this part we're going to enter the medical facility and hopefully save Gordon. Spoiler alert, we don't. But like, I don't know why, but it was always a thing for me back when I did the playthrough, like when I did the original, like when I did my old series of playthroughs on the PS4, it was always this thing where it was like trying to keep the audience in suspense. But it's like, this game's been out for over 10 years. Lots of people have played it. And, you know, if every part was in suspense, then, you know, I mean, I can understand it for like a new game or something like that. Like if a game came out like this last year, I could be like, okay, you know, we're going to keep people in suspense, but you know, whatever. So before we actually head in, we're just gonna pick up whatever Riddler collectibles we have left, or whatever we can pick up anyway. Like I said, I like to do kind of cleanup for certain areas and whatnot. Kind of helps me out a little bit. So there's another perspective one. Son of a bitch. Oh, we got some hooligans over there. Maybe we can rustle them up a little bit, I guess. Somehow I missed this, like, beforehand. Yeah. Yeah, somehow I just remember where everything is. Or just about everything, anyway. Some things I'm like, oh man, I missed that. Son of a bitch. And then other stuff, it's just like, it feels so ingrained in my memory. So, yeah, the medical facility. This was, like, it's one of the less stressful areas, I'd have to say. You know, a lot of it is just going through hallways and corridors and saving doctors and all that stuff. And, you know, it's fine. It's good that we're actually saving people as opposed to just letting a whole bunch of them die. It's not like, you know, other games where it's just kind of expected casualties. But, Batman is different, you guys. So I kind of wanted to talk about this, last part. But yes, I did do a playthrough of Arkham Asylum back in 2017. Yeah, it was quite the it was quite the playthrough, because at the time this was like a year after I started YouTube, and I had this thing where it was just like, okay, every summer we'll play an Arkham game. So the year before I played Arkham Knight, and I was like, well, I might as well start from the beginning because I didn't do that beforehand. So I was like, well, I might as well just do it. I might as well do it, like, now. So, 2017, I did Arkham Asylum, and it was a short run. Pretty short run. I think I only made it to, like, the middle of the end of July by the time it ended, officially. And, I think it was the same kind of thing where it's just, like, it was a 100% run, of course. Because any Arkham game that I play, it's always got to be 100%. So I was just like, okay, I'll play it 100% and then, you know, do my thing. And it was a lot shorter than I thought it would have been. I was hoping to get like the whole summer out of it, but it didn't happen. I even did hard mode streams because I was like, I'll play the game on hard mode. didn't go after Riddler collectibles or anything. I'll play the story, and same thing too, where it's just like that was only 3 streams. I probably could have extended it, being like, I'll do an hour per stream. But I wasn't on board with it, so I was like, fuck it. We'll just do everything 2 hours. And I'm pretty sure for Arkham Knight I did 2-hour streams beforehand, so I was just like, well, I'll keep it up with that. So, yeah. But yeah, Arkham Asylum mode was just, like, it was short. And then after that I did The Last of Us, which, was a subscriber-picked playthrough, I remember. But yeah, because we were playing on the PlayStation 4, we obviously did the remastered version, which was a little disappointing. But now I can rectify that by playing the original version of the game and, you know, playing it as it was originally intended, and hopefully doing it better this time. That's my goal with this. Like, that's my goal for every revisit, is to just do better than what was done before. Because it's just like, I don't want to bullshit around or anything and, you know, get caught up in just a whole bunch of shit. And no, it sucks. So I was just like, why not, like, go through and play the games again. It's kind of good to have a refresher anyway, especially this particular, like, these particular versions. Yeah. Getting some Riddler stuff in. Fucking perspective shit. Probably talked about how much I don't like it, but come on. Come on, you can do it. You're almost there. Getting there. I love the nurse in the background too. It's just like, Batman! I'm pretty sure I show it off here, but you can get the, like, when you get to the doctor, sometimes she'll just yell in your face. We got another interview tape. Another thing that's cool in this room is that you can actually find the remnants of a cut, goon to fight. There was a goon in the pre-production, I believe, where it was a one-armed man with a blunt weapon. I'm pretty sure it eventually became modeled, but they never did any, like, animations with it or whatnot. But you can still find, in this room, you can find its head in a jar. And I believe it's in the room with the interview tape. I'm pretty sure. Unless it's in, like, a separate room. But it's in this general area. So that's kind of cool. Oh yeah, we got upgrades. What are we doing this time? Oh, we're doing the special throw? Okay. Yeah, the special throw, it's only in this game, and it never shows up again in the rest of the series. Which I guess, like, I can understand that. Like, because the throw, like, it's good for crowd control, but at the same time, though, like, it's like, it doesn't really knock opponents out necessarily. Sometimes it does, but most of the time you're just kind of like, you know, going with the motions, that sort of thing. Fuck you. You know, we got cash in there. I guess I talked over it, but now we're just saving the rest of the doctors that are in the medical facility. So we have Dr. Young, who's plot important. And then the other two, which is Dr. Chen, and I forget this one's name. But yeah, this section here. It's easy. I don't know why I jumped off the wall there, but I just glided enough to where land that spot. But I thought because of the gimped controller, I thought I was gonna have to thought I would walk off the edge or something like that, but nah. So yeah, we activated all 3 fans, and now they're able to leave that small room and actually breathe. So that's cool. Now I go through the room, check for any Riddler stuff. There's a set of chattering teeth here, of course. And it's always in those 3 spots. It never changes. For a minute, I thought I forgot about this Firefly one. But, no. It is weird thinking back on this game and just seeing how disconnected it is from the previous games. Like, just Firefly as an example. You know, you see the newspaper of him, you know, catching, you know, setting things ablaze and whatnot, and you figure, like, he's been a figure in, you know, Batman's time for however long he's been Batman and whatnot. But and then Arkham Origins really messes with that, saying that, you know, no, he's an assassin. You beat him up in year 2, and then apparently he just doesn't show up again until Arkham Knight. Oh yeah, there's another Riddler trophy. But I never got that, though. Just doing that for continuity's sake. You would have figured, like, he would have done some crimes and whatnot, instead of just being like, okay, I'm just gonna show up for you know, like the thing. Yeah, I think this is Dr. Chen.
You really are the world's greatest detective. How did you do that, Bats?
So I like how these sections are all they're all different from each other. Like, this one's combat oriented. The last one was suited for like maneuverability and traversal. And the last one we're going to see is all stealth, which I think is cool. But yeah, remember to get the critical combo strikes as early as possible, because if you keep the combo going and, you know, you do a good job and whatnot, it essentially multiplies your XP. So you get a shit ton of XP for upgrades and whatnot. It's really cool. There you go, sir. Whoa, what happened there? I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but like the lip sync is terrible for these first few games. Like just these talking section, like these talking points just never looked right in the previous, like I think Knight really did it well, but like from Asylum to Origins, it always just looked weird because they're standing really still and like they're like moving their head ever so slightly, and their mouth is like kind of keeping along with, you know, what they're talking about, but like it just always looks weird. Origins has it the worst because like their models structured in a certain way, and then once they start talking, like the lips like don't correlate all that well. They also show their teeth a lot too, which is really like kind of gross. And then, of course, the main thing I always remember is that whenever they start talking, their head moves into position. So like they'll be standing or like doing something, and then once they're ready to like have the models talk to each other, then all of a sudden the head will shift and try to be in sync. So yeah, this one is stealth. If you get caught, then she dies. So it's just like whatever. The main thing I'm wondering is like, how the fuck did she not get knocked out by like all the debris coming her way? But she's fine, I guess. That jacket is, or she's got like a fucking force field or something, it sounds like. So yeah, this character is plot important, but it's not really significant for very long. But she does kind of cause a ripple effect throughout the rest of the series, you know, until Origins fucks that up. So Origins does a lot of things wrong with that. But yeah, we're gonna call it apart and get back to the other doctors and move on through the medical facility. But anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share all that fun stuff. Be sure to follow me everywhere. I'll see you next time. Thank you all so much for watching, and of course, don't forget to take care of yourselves. See ya.